Win Hassan was an academic All-America at Slippery Rock University. And this past summer, he shot 65 at Tam O'Shanter Golf Course to tie the course record that Sam Snead set several years ago. Ralph Latrena played 4 years of collegiate golf at Westminster College, and in the summer of 1994, he won the prestigious Tri-State Open, the first amateur to win that event in several years. These are just two of the golfers who will be competing in the Newcastle News Golf Championship here at Sylvan Heights Golf Course on July 29th and 30th. Sylvan Heights Golf Course, a link-type layout that'll provide several birdies, but also will provide several high numbers if you don't get the ball in the correct position.
Hello everyone, I'm Sam Trivellino of Adelphia Cable, and I'm here at Sylvan Heights Golf Course, the site of the 38th annual Newcastle News Golf Tournament. Adelphia Cable is proud to be part of this program simply because this is one of the most prestigious sporting events within Lawrence County. To my right, I would like to make the introduction of Mr. Lawrence Kelly, our co-host and local golf enthusiast. Hello there.
Hi, Sam. How you doing today?
Fine, fine. Beautiful day?
Yes, it is. Absolutely.
No better day for golf, right?
No better day for golf. That's correct.
Okay.
And what we're going to do today, Sam, is we're going to feature some of the players that are going to be playing in this tournament. We're going to feature the golf tournament itself and some of the holes that we think will be pivotal in producing this year's champion. And then in the end, as always, we're going to make a few predictions to see how well we are at prognosticators and try to determine just who will end up on top at the end of 36 holes and win the coveted Newcastle News Golf Championship.
Okay. So sit back, relax, be entertained and educated about the 1995 Newcastle News Golf Tournament.
At Adelphia Cable, we firmly believe that the education of our youth is vital to the success of our community.
This will be my third Newcastle News tournament. It's a great tournament, and I think this year will be one of the better ones because last year's champion Dan Mangino won't be in it, and the field's wide open. And I think you should come out and watch the tournament, and it's a great event.
Welcome back to the 1995 Newcastle News Golf Tournament Preview Show. Larry, let me ask you this. Why is this tournament so special?
Sam, for the past 37 years, the Newcastle News Golf Championship has been the most prestigious amateur championship in Lawrence County. In the 37-year history of this event, there have only been 18 champions, and those champions have included some of the most recognizable names of Lawrence County golf. Bob Buzzard won this tournament a record 9 times, winning 7 times in a row at Del Mar Golf Course. Other multiple winners have included Harry Toscano, a member of the Senior PGA Tour and PGA Tour. Sam, those people who have won this championship will tell you that to win the Newcastle News tournament, you must be able to withstand the pressure of the last 9 holes on Sunday. And the pressure of those final 9 holes have created some fantastic finishes. The tournament's youngest winner, Ryan Pontius, shot 30 on the back 9 here at Sylvan Heights in 1993, holing out a wedge from 130 yards on the par 4 13th for an eagle to win his first championship. And again, Sam, to win this championship, you must withstand the pressure of the final 9 holes, and if you are able to do that, you'll be able to call yourself the best amateur golfer in Lawrence County. Sylvan Heights is a links-type layout, and what that means is you can drive the ball 2 fairways left or right on many of these holes and still make birdie. There are very few hazards on the golf course, but yet the course historically has played very difficult. The reason being that the greens are very, very small, and if you don't hit the greens, you have some very difficult up and downs out of the rough that circles the greens here at this golf course. This is number 1 at Sylvan Heights, the starting hole for the 1995 Newcastle Golf Championship. It is a par 4, 337 yards. However, there is out of bounds on the left as well as on the right. A long hitter such as Jim Pegley can put a driver in his hands and potentially drive the green if the wind is at his back. However, it is also a hole that you can make a very large number on if you don't get the ball in play off the tee. It's a challenging hole for the players, one that has great rewards if you hit it long and straight, but one that can present great difficulty if you get it offline.
On the first day, I'm going to keep the ball in play, try to make a 4. If I get lucky, make a 3. I think the worst I can do is make a bogey, and you're still going to be got the whole golf course to play yet. And on Sunday, depending on if I need a lot of birdies, I'm just going to take out a driver and bang it and try to make a birdie here.
My next guest needs no introduction. He's Dan Mangino, winner of the Newcastle News Golf Championship in 1992 and 1994. As many of you may know, Dan was a finalist in the U.S. Open qualifying field last year. Of significance in that accomplishment is the fact that he played with Mike Campbell from New Zealand. Mike Campbell, as many people may know today, finished third in the British Open. Dan Mangino will not be able to be back to defend his crown here at Sylvan Heights in 1995 because he has turned professional and currently is the assistant pro at Newcastle Country Club. Dan, we're standing here on number 4, the signature hole at Sylvan Heights, a par 5, 540 yards. Where's the problems on this hole?
Aiming up the right side. You don't want to go left. Out of bounds left. Just want to stay up the right side. Nice long straight drive.
Danny, you've driven this tee ball about 260 yards. You're in the middle of the fairway. What do we do from here?
Well, this is a layup shot from here. Pretty much you just want to get yourself in position to where you have 100 yards into the green.
And where is position A? Right side of the fairway, left side of the fairway?
I'd say right side of the fairway.
Is that perfect?
No, that's long. Well, that's a little longer than you want to be.
Okay, Danny, we're about 60 yards from the pin. It looks like the pin is cut in the middle. Is ball position, once you get to the green, important on this hole?
Very important. You don't want to go above this pin here. This green slips very hard from back to front. So you do not want to go long of this pin. If you go long, you're looking at 3-putt, usually.
Sylvan Heights Golf Course is truly one of the best tests in the area of all the public courses, and they're all very outstanding. When you play this course here, positioning is very, very important on the greens. This course here, there aren't too many people who shoot under par. Anybody who shoots around par for the 2 days will be in contention for the championship. And I would say that for the regular division. For the junior division, you've got some really outstanding junior golfers. And the senior division, of course, is wide open amongst a number of outstanding golfers. But anything around par at Sylvan Heights is an outstanding score, especially when you're playing it down with the rough, and the course is in excellent shape. And it's because of the work of Bob Nattell, the course manager, and the greenskeeper, Jeff Rich, and his outstanding crew have really maintained the course very, very well.
Well, we're going to work long hours, and certainly we're going to make it as tough as possible for the golfers to come out here and try and score at Sylvan Heights. We've been blessed with excellent help who just want to take pride in what they do, and it's showed in our course. I don't think we've ever looked this good before in the past.
What's the key elements to have a golf course like Sylvan Heights ready for tournament conditions, such as the Newcastle News Golf Championship?
Well, I think you got to get a lot of cooperation, and we certainly have from the mayor, John DiMuccio, and with Jeff Rich, our green superintendent, who has done an excellent job.
We're going to raise the rough a little bit, not too much for the tournament. We double cut the greens, speed them up a lot, make the pin placements a lot tougher than usual. We try and make it tough enough so no one blazes it, you know, tears the course up, but we don't get carried away with it.
Number 9 at Sylvan Heights is a par 5, 474 yards, a golf hole that's reachable in 2. Albert DiMuccio was the winner of the inaugural Elwood City Ledger Tournament in 1983. He finished first in the Newcastle News Golf Championship in 1990, and he was a runner-up in 1991. And Albert, in 1990 when you won the tournament, and in 1991 when you were the runner-up, number 9 was a pivotal hole for you. Tell the viewers how you play it and how you played it in both of those events.
Well, I play it pretty much the same every day. I hit driver all the time, try to hit it down the right side of the fairway.
Is this a hole that has to be birdied, Albert, if you're going to win this golf tournament?
Yeah, it's a hole that you want to birdie. It's a hole that you, when you get to the tee, you're thinking about making birdie.
If you don't make birdie, do you lose a stroke in the field?
Maybe not to the whole field, but you're a little bit disappointed if you don't make birdie, especially if you can get off to the tee in pretty good shape. You should have a fairly easy second shot to get it somewhere close to the green.
And if you hit a good tee ball, what do you have left?
Depending on the conditions, and most days anywhere from 3-iron to 5-wood. Some of the longer hitters may be hitting 4 or 5-iron into the green.
Okay, tee it up. Is that a good tee ball, Albert?
Yeah, I hit that one pretty solid. It's a little bit further left than I would like, but it should be pretty playable from there.
What's the danger of being left?
The difference right now, Larry, is if you can see the one big tree here, there was another identical tree right next to it, which come out pretty far, and which is why on the left side of this fairway here really wasn't in very good shape. Unfortunately, lightning hit that tree and we lost it.
I'll tell you what, Albert,
It
you're
does
right.
open up the fairway quite a bit.
That probably opens up the fairway about 30 or 40 yards.
Right.
Being this far left under normal circumstances, you could not fire the ball straight at the green as you're going to be able to do here.
No, with that tree there before, no, I wouldn't have a clear shot at the green. Wouldn't hurt.
That looks like a pretty good shot, Albert.
Yeah, it's just leaking a little wee bit right. Should get to the front edge of the right corner of the green. Leave me about a 30-footer for eagle or so, and hopefully make a pretty easy birdie from there.
Albert, it looks like you have about 30 feet left. You're right of the hole about 30 feet. This is a pretty easy pin placement on this hole. Customarily, you won't see the pin here during the championship. Is that
No,
correct?
I would doubt if it'll be right there. Chances are it'll be probably further back in the green where the humps are a little bit. From right here, I got about, should break a little wee bit to my right. Just try to get the right speed and maybe knock it in. It's a pretty bad putt.
Nice comeback.
Yeah, you got lucky and saved it.
You take birdie on this hole Saturday and Sunday?
Oh, certainly, certainly. This is probably a pivotal hole. It usually is.
That finishes up the front nine. We've previewed number 1, number 4, and number 9, 3 key holes that we think will help dictate who the champion of the 1995 Newcastle News Golf Tournament will be. When we come back, we're going to preview some of the key holes on the back, that being number 10, number 16, and number 17.
This is number 3. It's a par 3, 165 yards from the white tee. But the News Tournament will be played from the blue tees, which will make this hole about maybe 100, 180 yards. It's a pretty hole. The pin's right here for now, but for the News, it'll probably be one day up front a bit, tucked behind those grass bunkers.